Hey, welcome to the Gypsy Food Network. Today we're going to make an apple strudel pie. And what we're going to need is 1 stick of butter. We're going to need some water, which is ice water, a teaspoon of salt, 5 tablespoons of shortening, and 2 cups of flour. This is a basic pie crust. Now you can do anything you want on it, pot pies, fruit pies, or whatever you want to stuff in it. You can even make those meat pies, chicken pot pies. But what we're going to do is we're going to make our apple strudel pie today, and we're going to need 2 cups of flour, which is 1 cup right there. And we're also going to need the 2nd cup here. Always tap on your cup, make sure it's nice and even. Okay, we got our flour in our bowl. And the next step is to put in our shortening. Sorry about that. And also our butter. Now it's butter, but I'm using margarine. I like margarine more than butter myself. And I will show you guys the first process here. And we put that in there, and then we're going to get our table salt, and we're just going to put that. Now I also have a pastry cutter. This is a pastry cutter. You can do it with a fork, but I have the tool already. And we begin by just pressing in, and just continue to press and go around your flour here. And I'll be back in a little bit, guys, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But this is the process here. And keep turning your bowl to get everything incorporated. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and this is what it looks like after you just press in the flour together with the butter and the shortening. And then what you do is you get your water and your tablespoon, and it is ice cold water, so you place 2 tablespoons at a time in there, and then you just toss it. You keep tossing it around, because this is all going to add up to be as one big pastry shell. And we're going to do that. And now they usually just say add 5 tablespoons, but you know what? 5 never work. So I add water as I go, so I know what's going on here. And see how it's all getting together? That's what you want. It turns wet like that. That's what you want right now. So you just keep on doing that, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Now I just wanted to show you guys it's wet enough, moist enough. What you do is you gather it in your bowl like this, just to make a circle, to make your dough. See how it came all together? That's pastry dough right there. Well, not pastry, but the pie crust, okay? It's a basic pie crust. Now, I will be right back as soon as I get my board down, and I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to roll it out and stuff. So we'll be right back. Okay, girls, I'm back. This is a 2 pie crust recipe, but what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to make a strudel out of it. So what I'm doing here is I shaped it into a rectangular. We're going to spill a little flour on top. We got our wax paper on the bottom of it, easier to pick it up. And also we're going to put our wax paper on the top. And all you're going to do is get your rolling pin and start rolling it. Try to keep it as formed as possible in a rectangular, because what you want is just a long strip here. So this is what it looks like so far, and I'll be back and I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. Hey guys, I'm back, and I already rolled it out, as you can see. And what I did was I took my wax paper, the one that's on the top, and I folded it over, because we want to trim that off. We want a nice even strip, and this way here you have like a ruler, okay? Take that out of your way, because you're not going to need that. Do it on both sides, and that's your ruler right there, so you guys can see. And also you're going to do the same thing on the bottom. You want it into a nice square here. Well, not a square, but like I said, a rectangular. And we're going to get that going. And I'm going to transfer it to my baking sheet in a second here. So I'm going to take this off so you guys can see. We got a pretty rectangular here. Don't worry about that on the bottom. We'll even all that out. And I will transfer it to my baking sheet. You don't need to grease it because you have enough shortening and butter in here. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, girls. I transferred it on the cookie sheet, and I cut my slits in there because we're going to braid it somewhat so you guys can see. And then in the center here, what happens is I bought apples here, and they're always too tart for me. I don't really like tart. So what I'm going to do is just spill some flour inside, some sugar in here, just to my own taste. You don't have to, you don't want to, but that's up to you. And what I'm going to do is just pour it in the center here, like so. We're going to spread it out. Like so. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these leaves. I'm going to get my cut it. Okay, girls, I'm back. What I wanted to show you guys is you have to loosen these up off a little bit, pick them up off the cookie sheet just a little bit so that they don't stick while you're doing the braiding here. And just get your knife, pick it up, braid it one, get the other side and braid it. So you just continue to go as so, okay? Now you can make your strips a little thinner than I did here. Fix it up. Now you can use any kind of filling you want, doesn't make a difference. I just had apple on hand, so that's what I used. Okay? And we're going to put the last one here, and make the other one here, and then all you do with this is you fold it in. I got some stuff there, don't worry, girls. And just fold it up, and like I said, it's a pie crust, okay? We're not using the pastry dough because that takes way too long to fix. Believe me. And just fold over your pastry. Everybody's going to want to eat the crust anyway. Line her up a little bit. Open her up. That's going to be your steam holes. And then what you do is you get your milk, and we're going to brush the top. That's going to help it brown. Okay? And just continue to brush it all over. I got my oven preheating at 350. I'm going to leave it in there just like baking a pie for anywhere from 60 to 55 minutes. When it's done, I'll show you the rest what we're going to do. So we'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I just took it out of the oven, and you can see it's still bubbling inside. We're going to let it cool off, and then we're going to put our syrup on the top. So for right now, I'm just going to leave it cool off on the pan, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back at the Gypsy Food Network. Our apple fritter pie is ready, and it's nice and brown. It only took 45 minutes to bake in the oven at 350. I preheated my oven. Like I tell you guys, always watch your oven. I got some powdered sugar in here, and if you girls can see that, and what I'm going to do is add some milk in it, and we're going to make that little bit of cream, okay? So all you have to do is just keep on stirring it, and that's the icing for this. And once you get it all creamed out like this, but wait till your pie is at least warm. Don't put it on direct from the oven because it'll melt off. And this is what we're going to do. We're just going to pour a stream of it like so. Once this dries, it's same thing like the icing that they have on the other ones, the apple fritters and stuff. And there you go, girls. I hope you guys enjoy, girls and guys. Anybody can do this. And it's nice with a cup of coffee late in the evening. Doesn't take that long. I want to say God bless to everybody. Enjoy eating Pitmaro Sostimos. And also, thank you all for the subs and the friends.